Hi, I'm Laura. Thanks for visiting VideoGamesBlogger.com to see my review on Street Fighter Cross Tekken. The story of this game is quite silly in my opinion, and I didn't care about it at all while I was playing. For those of you who do care, a cubical object crash lands in Antarctica where it's cold and nobody sane wants to go. This object is of a mysterious origin, and researchers worldwide are unable to determine what purpose it serves. Therefore, everyone has to have it, of course. The only thing that can be understood about the box thingy is that it releases an energy that brings more power to people who fight around it. Due to the object's tendency to react to conflicts between beings, they name it Pandora. So original. On the other hand, the characters are easy to care about and have distinct personalities. This made it especially fun to pair up different Tekken and Street Fighter characters just to see what they would say after a battle. The gameplay is based on the 2D gameplay of Street Fighter series, which honestly isn't my preference when it comes to fighting games, but it did lend itself to a sense of nostalgia, reminding me of when I used to play Street Fighter 3 on the Dreamcast. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is a tag fighting game with several alternative stories set up for pre-match teams of two. I used my two homegirls, Nina Williams and Chun-Li, even though they were not pre-matched, and then the story just follows whoever the team leader is. The game is clearly a Street Fighter game, and anyone familiar with the series should pick up the minor changes right away. Tekken fans like myself will have to adjust their tactics quite a bit and pretty much relearn how to use their favorite characters. Even though the Tekken characters' moves are basically the same, the timing for how the moves can be used is very different. It did not take me long to get the hang of it, but I still enjoyed playing my favorite Tekken character, Nina Williams. Graphically, Street Fighter Cross Tekken is underwhelming. I do like the bright colors and the painted style of the characters. I love the Street Fighter versions of the Tekken characters, but most of the textures are made up of blurry pixels, which looks like it's been run through a painted Photoshop filter. If that was the look they were going for, it was lost on me. The battle levels are basically the same, bright, colorful, and low quality. The character movement and fighting was very smooth and enjoyable to watch. The pre-rendered cutscenes used very little animation, but when it was used, it looked good. The opening cutscene with the news broadcast is especially weak, and graphically looked terrible. I sat through it just once for this review, and it made me want to break my eyeballs. The music was fun and upbeat in every level, although none of it is really memorable aside from the Cosmic Elevator stage. I actually liked that song quite a bit, and overall the theme was dance and techno music with little variation through the stages. I did find it strange that the voice actors are one of the first credited groups when the credits roll at the end. I don't think that they did very much except give one-liners and make martial arts yells. Yeah! Kaya! You're 100 years too early to take me on! There, now I'm a voice actor. The best thing about the game is being able to play as my two favorite video game characters, Nina Williams and Chun-Li. Their distinct personalities made them a great team, even though they weren't pre-matched. The absolutely worst, most horrible, terrible, no good thing about this game is not the eye-twitchingly bad opening scene. It is the tutorial, if I can even call it that. Everything from the setup to the teeny tiny text made it an unpleasant experience. It was very easy to pick up most of the normal and special moves, but many of the tasks such as super arts were not explained properly, and it took valuable game time to figure it out. The cross cancel was one such move I was never able to figure out. Now my player data screen taunts me with that zero. I'll eventually give in and try and find out how to do it online. The tutorial certainly didn't teach me. I recommend this game to any fan of Street Fighter and Tekken. You should go ahead and buy a copy. A fan of other fighter games also might like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, so I suggest they rent the game first or download a demo. Anyone who likes complex stories or does not like 2D fighting games probably wouldn't like this game. Also, any Tekken fans who are expecting this game to be more like a Tekken game than a Street Fighter game will be disappointed, so be aware that it is a Street Fighter game first and foremost. Personally, for someone with my tastes, this is a game to rent for a weekend with my homies. So do you plan to pick up Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, love, and peace from my PC to yours.